Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, page number 2 in the commentary. Iti Winnie Dawa, Data Damikanam Asawana Samwaraya, Sambraiganam Asawana Brigadaya de Duida Agata. So, in the Winia, there are two kinds of the asawas. Data Damikanam Asawana Samwaraya. Here, samvara should be translated to protect from the dangers which rise or which happen in this present life, in this life. Data dhammika, data dhamma. Data dhammika and asavanam means the dangers. The dangers means like the hands, the legs are cut off, the punishment, or go into the prison, such various kinds of the dangers are called asava. To protect from those asavas, those dangers in the present life. Samprayikana asavana brigadaya. Patigada should be translated to prevent the dangers in the next life. Samprayika. So, Samprayika asava means being born in the apaya, in the as an animal or in the hell as a hungry ghost. So, if someone is born in the four apayas, four existence of the apaya, woeful states, which is called asava, sambrahika asava. So, according to this paragraph, what we should understand is asava also is used in the sense of, in the meaning of dangers. In the Vinaya also the word asava used in the meaning of the danger. Now the next point is salayatane, tiyomi, salayatana waka sanyuta. Tiyomi asava, kama sava, bhava sava, avijja sava ditya agata. In the Abhidhamma only there are four kinds of asavas. In the suttas, usually asavas are three. In Yesuja Suttan Desu, Abhidhammeja. Deyiva data sawena saha chatuda agata. In some places you can see three kinds of the asavas. In some places you can see four kinds of the asavas. Nibbedika Priyayi. In the Anguttara Nikaya, Nibbedika Sutta. The name of the sutta is the Nibbedika Sutta. Ati Bhikkhave asava niriya gaminiya. Ati asava dirichana yoni gaminiya. Ati asava pitti visaya gaminiya. Ati asava manusa loka gaminiya. Ati asava deva loka gaminiya dipenjata agata. In the Nibbedika Sutta, there are five kinds of asavas expounded by the Buddha. Some asavas which leads to nirya, hell. Some asavas which leads to dirichana, animal life. Some asava leads to hungry ghosts, piti visaya, the abode of hungry ghosts, piti visaya. Some asava which leads to human world, some asava which leads to deva world, the world of the deities. So there are 5 kinds of asavas. These asavas simply means the karma. Now when you see the ati bhikkhave asava niriya kamina, it doesn't mean kama sava, bhava sava, data sava. It means karma. Ati asava niriya kaminiya. Ati asava tirichana yoniya. Tirichana yoni kaminiya. Ati asava piti visaya kaminiya. Ati asava manusa loka kaminiya. Ati asava diva loka kaminiya. Ati penjada agata. Chaka nipati. These 6 kinds of the asava also will be seen in the Sabbasava Sutta also. Ati bhikkhave asava samvara bahadabha. Ati bhikkhave asava dasana bahadabha, and so on. You will see in the Sutta. So ati samvaraya. Ati bhikkhave asava samvara bahadabha. How do we translate? Asava bahadabha. There are taints, there are asavas. Ati bhikkhave asava. O monks, there are asavas. Bahadabha means should be abandoned. Bahadabha. Samvaraya bahadabha. By restraint. By restraint, some asavas should be abandoned by restraint. The asavas should be abandoned by the dasana siyam. Some asavas should be abandoned by the using. Dasana bahadabha, samvara bahadabha, later we will see in the Sutta. So chada agata. Chada in 6 ways. Imas mebana soti, te yewa dasana bahadabha hi sate, saddata agata. Imas mebana soti, te yewa dasana bahadabha hi. In the Chaka Nipada, only the 6. In this Sutta, together with the Dasana Bahadabha. Dasana Bahadabha, okay. I want you to see and look at the original text. The paragraph number 16. Ati bhikkhave asava dasana bahadabha. Do you see? Ati bhikkhave samvara bahadabha, ati bhikkhave parisevena bahadabha, ati bhikkhave asava adhivasana bahadabha, ati asava parivijana bahadabha, ati asava vinodana bahadabha, ati asava bhavana bahadabha. Now you will see them. Okay, so now the commentary explains how many ways, or how many meanings the word asava is used in the various suttas. This explanation also very useful. In this way, we can extend our knowledge of the Pitaka, Pali. Okay, here, the samvara bharipana, samvaraya didi, samvaro. Samvaraya didi, samvaro. For samvara, you have to divide it as sam. So sam is a prefix. Samvarayadi, it is with the Churadi group, ya. Samvarayadi di, samvaro. Samvara bharipana. Pana, you have to translate besides. In the the word is samvara. Samvaraya diti samvara. It is called the samvara because it restrains. Pidahadi. Now, samvara, we don't understand the meaning of the samvara fully. The commentator continues to explain what is the meaning of the samvara. Pidahadi. Pidahadi means to close. Nivareti, to prevent. Pidahadi, close means nivareti, to prevent. What is the nivareti? Puddhito natiti. Nivareti means it doesn't give to rise. It doesn't give the opportunity to rise. So samvara means you don't allow kilesas, asavas, to rise in the 6 doors. In the 6 doors, Chaku Dwara, Eye door, Ear door, Nose door, Jingwa Dwara, Tongue door, Body door, Mind door, 6 doors. The kilesas, whenever or wherever the kilesa rises, those kilesas come from the 6 doors, not from any other places. The kilesa, lobha, deiti, moha. So 4 asavas. Kama asava, bhava asava, deita asava, avijja asava. When they rise, they come from, they develop in the eye door, through the eye door, through the ear door, through the nose door, through the tongue door, through the body door, through mind door. So you don't let those kilesas to happen in those 6 doors, which is called puddhito naditi. It doesn't give opportunity to rise. It doesn't give the kilesas to rise. Puddhito means to rise or to become. So now you will see again, pidahadi. Pidahadi is, like a very simple explanation of the samvara. Close. The close, some people may understand, the wrongly. Close means, okay, you close your eyes, you close your ears, and now you cannot communicate with the people. The close means nivareti. You prevent. So prevent also, how do we prevent? By, the wearing the mask, we prevent, or no, by wearing, some, earphones or some, something with some materials we may prevent these 6 doors, no. It means puddhito naditi. Puddhito naditi means it only prevents the kilesas not to be in these 6 doors. So pidahadi, nivareti, puddhito naditi is an explanation of samvara. Samvaraya diti samvara. Samvara is explained by this very simple word. It is at first pidahadi. Pidahadi means, so what is the root of the pidahadi, the rhyme? So this prefix is api. The root is da. Now, the pidahadi. The root is da, a bit hard. The R is also dropped. To close, bit hard. Like dwaram bit hito. When you close the door, you have to say in Pali, dwaram bit hard. So what is samvara? Samvara originally it means close. What does mean close? To prevent. Nivariti. Nivariti means to prevent. So what is the nivariti? Puvudito, naditi. You don't give any kilesa to rise. Puvudito. Puvuditi. Puvudito to be, to become. Okay, samvara. Then the commentator explains, Tatahi anujanami bhikkhave diva prisanliyantena dwaram samvaritoha. Prisanliyito, sodana samvaram pyumi. Pinyahiti pidariti adisu pidanati na samvara aha. Yoyam samvara banja with a hoti. You know, there are 5 kinds of the samvaras. The Sila Samvara, Sati Samvara, Jnana Samvara, Khandi Samvara, Viriya Samvara, or Jnana Samvara, as maybe the order may be changed. Samvara. Samvara, restrained. So restrain, or maybe to prevent the kilesas. We don't give chance kilesas. To rise in the 6 doors is called samvara. How many ways you can do the samvaras? There are 5 kinds of samvaras. Sila samvara means like 5 precepts, 8 precepts. Now for the monks it is the Patimokkha samvara. Patimokkha silas are called Sila samvara. So what is a Jnana samvara? Jnana samvara exactly it means Mega Jnana. Mega Jnana is called Jnana Samvara. But Vipassana Jnana also can be taken as a Jnana Samvara. Directly, Jnana Samvara means Mega. Sotappatti Mega Jnana, Sakaragami Mega Jnana, Anagami Mega Jnana, Arhata Mega Jnana. Those 5 Jnanas called, 4 Jnanas are called Jnana Samvara. The Vipassana Jnana also can be included in the Jnana Samvara. Sati Samvara, like Sati Samvara means mindfulness. So according to the Sati Samvara, we control, we are mindful, whatever happens to our 6 doors. So we restrain our eye door, we restrain our ear door, we restrain our nose door, tongue door, mind door, body door. These 6 doors are restrained with the sati, with the mindfulness. How do we restrain? Whenever you see things, you always know, see and see and see. Whenever you hear things, you just know, you just aware, hearing, smelling, tasting. So when you are doing like this, when you are developing such a mindfulness, gradually when your concentration becomes stronger, at the time when you are aware of those movements, those eye door, ear door, you will see rising and disappearing. So like for example, when you practice like a walking meditation, when you lift your leg. You know. At the time, it appears the power of Tejo Dhatu. You know, the power of the Tejo Dhatu. Tejo Dhatu means a heat. The Tejo Dhatu is the nature of the rising. You know, rising up. So when when you try to walk, you know, when you try to take steps, at that time you move forward your leg. At that time, what kind of the dhatu? Very visible. Vayo dhatu, you know. Vayo dhatu is very visible. So when you at the press your leg, then you have what kind of dhatu appears at that time? It is abo dhatu, you know. So when you touch to the ground, at that time Prithvi dhatu. So Prithvi dhatu means softness or toughness. Toughness or softness, you will see. So when you are doing walking meditation, when your samadhi, concentration becomes deeper and deeper, stronger and stronger, you don't see at the moment the man is walking, the woman is walking, you don't know. You just see only, this is abo dhatu, vayo dhatu, tejo dhatu, prithvi dhatu. They are, the moving. Like, for example, you want to lift your hand. Before you lift your hand, there is one, consciousness. I will lift my hand. So this is one desire, one thing, thought. Because of this thought, your hand is lifting. Because of this mind produces vayo dhatu. Such a vayo dhatu is called chaitija vayo dhatu. The chaitija vayo dhatu means like an air element produced by the mind. So whenever you lift your hand, then you come to know this lifting. You don't know anything else, like your concentration is deeper and deeper. At the moment, after knowing, the movement of the hand, after knowing, the mind is rising. At the moment, you will see there is no I. There is no we. It is just, because of the cause. There comes effect. Cause and effect only you will see. No I, no we, no man or no woman. It is, the working together of mind and matter. Working together of the mind and matter, if you see, it is called, in the morning, I have told you, it is a nama rupa prachira jnana. Nama and rupa. Nama and rupa always working together. With the mind, that this form, this materiality cannot do anything. Without materiality, the mind cannot do alone. So because of this, in the Visuddhimagga, you will see mind and matter working together. It is, the simile is the rowing the boat. So when someone rows the boat, at that time, just boat only cannot cross the sea, cannot cross the river. Just the man, only the man alone cannot cross the river. Man and the boat, they work together. In this way, they cross the river. Similarly, every movement you are seeing or you are hearing, you are moving, you are climbing, whatever you do, these are the result of the combination of mind and matter. So such a knowledge is called Namarupa Prachira Jnana. Even to get the Namarupa Prachira Jnana is very difficult. You need to practice a lot. So every moment, every time, you never miss your mindfulness. In this way, the kilesas cannot rise, cannot appear, cannot become in our 6 doors. So, which is called Sati Samvara. Jnana Samvara, Sati Samvara. Okay, now the next one, Khandi Samvara, also very important. Khandi Samvara also, sometimes life is always not smooth. Sometimes even though you do something good, but some people may put blame on you. Some people may scold you, some people may, criticize you. At the time, your mind is not perturbed. Your mind is not disturbed by those scolding or criticism. Not only that, when we are, practicing the meditation, when you are studying the text, sometimes, you may be hungry. Sometimes you may be thirsty. Sometimes, you feel hot. Sometimes you feel very cold. So even though when you experience such a heat or cold, hunger or thirst, at the time, you can forbear that. You can endure that, which is called Khandi Samvara. So sometimes when you are practicing meditation, your legs becomes pain, your body becomes age. Then you want to change your position because you could not bear it. Usually when we feel pain, we easily move our posture. In this way, samadhi cannot be attained. So Khandi Samvara, sometimes, now we have the air conditions. Now there is no electricity, there is no air condition. Now here, it's very hot. At that time, if you respond to such a situation with the anger, which means we don't have Khandi Samvara. Sometimes we are hungry, we are thirsty, then we don't have food. Then we respond to that situation with the anger or dosa. Then it will be, we don't have a Khandi Samvara. According to the Khandi Samvara, if someone have Khandi Samvara, whatever difficulties he come across, he never respond with the anger or with the lobha or dosa. Never respond with the lobha, never respond with the dosa, which means, we don't feel any emotionally changed. Okay, because of, we are looking for the food, going for alms. At the time, sometimes for the monks, we don't have food, Some people, the people, they don't offer the food, then we are not angry, These people, they don't have faith, they don't have saddha. They are very irresponsible. No, we don't respond like this. Sometimes also, when you are standing, when you are walking for meditation, for going for alms, at the time, your body, your leg became painful, then you don't respond. Oh, I'm painful, not this, the monk before me, he never moves. He is very, we don't feel impatience. The Khandi Samvara, very, important to get the liberation. Without Khandi Samvara, usually nowadays the people, follow our own wish. We follow our own wish. We always, tend to have very comfortable. When there is no comfortable, our mind becomes broken. We respond to them with the anger. So Khandi Samvara also very important. It refers to the adosa, jitisika. Sati Samvara refers to the sati jitisika. Sila Samvara refers to the sila chetana. Jnana Samvara refers to the jnana samyutta citta. Vipassana jnana or mega jnana. The penya jitisika. So Viriya Samvara, what does mean Viriya Samvara? Viriya Samvara means, like a Opanana Papagana Pahanaya Vayamo. When we have done, like Agusala Karmas or Kilesas. The rising Kilesas, we try to remove rising Kilesas. We try to prevent unrising kilesas. Like a Samapadana. The 4 kinds of Samapadana is called Viriya Samvara. The Viriya Samvara, it doesn't mean any kinds of the effort, any kinds of diligence, any kinds of energy. It means to eradicate the kilesas in our mind. Like when there is no kusala karmas, kusala jaitas, we try to develop kusala jaitas. After having kusala jaitas, we try to increase those kusala jaitas better and better. Such a viriya is called Viriya Samvara. So, Viriya Samvara refers to the Viriya Cetasika. Not any kinds of Viriya Cetasika which is associated with Samapradhana. So, we have the 5 kinds of the Samvaras. Okay, now in the commentary, you can read after understanding my explanation. So, Yoayam, Swayam Samvaro, Panja Vida Hodi, I wanted to read that Pali. Sila Samvaro. Okay, now these 5 samvara also can be understood. The 5 ways to prevent kilesas. Otherwise, the 5 ways to develop spirituality. To develop spirituality, we have 5 methods, 5 techniques. According to the Sila Samvara, we restrain, we control our bodily and the verbal actions. According to the Sati Samvara, we are always aware of whatever happened to us. Like when you move, when you lie down, when you climb, when you go down, when you eat, when you look, when you sleep, when you take shower, whatever you do, when you wear your clothes, when you look, the aside, when you look above, when you sit, when you get up, when you lie down, every movement, according to the Mahasati Prana Suttas, we are aware of them. So this is a sati. In this way, we don't allow defilements to be in our mind. According to the Jnana Samvara, we develop Vipassana Jnana. According to the Jnana Samvara, whatever we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we touch, what we think, we figure out them with the three characteristics. In this way, kilesa has no chance to rise. According to the Khandi Samvara, so even though you have the sati, mindfulness, you have the sila, you have sati, but if you cannot forbear, if you cannot endure whatever happens to your life, then your sila will be broken easily. The Khandi Samvara also, it is like a pillar, supporter to sustain, to keep your sati, your sila, your jnana a long time. Without Khandi, we cannot keep our mindfulness a long time. Without Khandi Samvara, we cannot keep our sila a long time. As long as we are patient, okay, we can, restrain, we can follow the precepts. Once we are impatient, we can break our silas. So like, for example, you are observing the Vikala Bhojana, So maybe around 5 or 6 or, at that time you are very hungry, So you must forbear it, You must endure this hunger. So even though hunger rises, okay, no problem. I can endure this hungriness, thirstiness. In this way, you can observe your sila. Otherwise, you are Vikala Bhojana, Viramani Sekavara and Samadhi Yami. This sila will be broken. The Khandi Samvara is very important. Sometimes, when you are meditating, someone maybe criticize you. Nowadays, it is in the social medias, whatever you upload something, they put some post in the Facebook. Some people who used to give you like, then he doesn't give you like, that you are unhappy. So this also, Khandi Samvara is very useful. At that time, you don't feel anything, okay, no problem. Whatever happens, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem, it means the Khandi Samvara. Even though, like you hope someone, respond to you with a positive point of view. But okay, when they, and they criticize you, when they respond to you with the negative point, then you can, think, oh, it is okay. Always, it is okay. Even though they are very hot, no problem. I can continue my study. I can continue my practice. Even though they are very, very cold. Sometimes, we are very sleepy, like because you are very tired. Then, even though you are very sleepy, you continue your work. Also, Khandi Samvara. So, Khandi Samvara is everything. It's not just, for the cases, communicating with the people. But individually also, Khandi Samvara is very important to keep our sati, mindfulness practice, our sila, our vipassana jnana a long time. So this is a 5 technique to restrain, to protect ourselves from the danger of the kilesas. The Viriya Samvara is also very important. We have the Khandi Samvara, but we don't do anything, we don't try to develop. So because of this, like when you study in the Patika Vega, like a Sangiri Suttas, you will see Hana Bhagiyas, Titi Bhagiyas, Hana Bhagiya, Hana means decreasing. Hana Bhagiya, Titi Bhagiya. Hana means decreasing. Titi Bhagiya means static. Like someone, attains a Pramijana, but he doesn't protect his Pramijana, the first jhana. He, he lives freely. He doesn't practice anymore. In this way, the first jhana disappears. Hana Bhagiya. Sometimes some people, they have attained the first jhana, but they are very happy only with the first jhana. They don't want to get further. They don't want to get another higher jhanas. Like they just stay only in the first jhana. No trying to get another higher jhanas. At that time, he just only, like a half, only keeps the first jhana. Then it is called Titi Bhagiya, not developing. Hana Bhagiya, Titi Bhagiya. So, to develop, to get the higher jhanas, we need to have the viriya. Without viriya, so according to the Samabhrana, Anupanana Kusalanam, Upadaya. So when you don't have the second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, then you try to get the more higher jhanas. Such a wish is called viriya. According to the viriya, you are not satisfied with what you have. Like you have the first jhana, you are only satisfied with this first jhana. But you don't want to continue. If you don't want to continue, which means you don't have viriya. According to the viriya samvara, nupananam, kusalanam, upadaya, vayamo. Upananam, kusalanam, bhayo bhavaya, vayamo. After getting kusala, one kusala, karma, you try to increase it, which is called viriya. So without viriya also, our spiritual development cannot continue, cannot proceed. The viriya samvara is also very important. So the Buddha said, in this sutta, the sabba sava samvara priyaya. Now we have already known sabba sava, what is asava? We have already known. But together with the different explanations, now we have already known now samvara. This samvara means the restraint. Asavas are restrained not to flow into our eye door, ear door, and the nose door. Okay. Okay, now the next paragraph we are going to study. Paragraph number 15. Janado hambikwe pasado asawanakayam warami. No ajanado, no abasado. Kenja bikwe janado, kenja pasado, asawanakayam warami. Yoni soja manasikare, ayoni soja manasikare. Ayoni so bikwe manasikrodo, anupana jio asawa obejandi. Obana ja asawa pawetandi. Yoni soja bikwe manasikrodo, anupana siwa asawa na obejandi, opana sa, opana ja asawa pahiyandi. Okay, now I wanted to read. Okay. So it is a break, 15 minutes break.